Hi, and thank you for making the time to attend this presentation. I know our principal's calendar is very busy. My name is Subhashini Sharma Tripathi, and I'm the founder of the International Career Guidance Academy, ICGA. The next 15 to 20 minutes are entirely about your schools and its capabilities. This presentation is called Career Guidance Solved, and this is a deliberate promise. I'm going to show you how the ICGA Career Guidance Course with AI, Train the Trainer, a capability development program built for the schools, lets you implement the CBSE and the National Education Policy 2020 career guidance mandate without new hires, without guesswork, and without delay. At ICGA, our motto is simple: winners don't guess, they know. Let's ensure every student wins in their career. You can see certain figures on the screen. I'm sure you know that on the 19th of January 2026, CBSE amended certain bylaws. These four numbers on the slide tell us the whole story. 1:500. Every school must appoint one career guidance counselor for every 500 students enrolled in class 9 to 12. 50 hours. Each counselor must complete 50 hours of capability building programs or CBPs. 2 years. Where a career counselor is unavailable, the school may nominate a trained teacher who may acquire the qualifications and competencies within 2 academic years. And two roles. The career counselor is now a separate dedicated role, distinct from the counseling and wellness teacher. This was notified on the 19th of January 2026. The clock is already ticking. The only question is, how will your school answer this challenge? Do reach me and do add any comments that you have, any queries that you have in the comments section. But we understand that this whole career guidance thing is more than only compliance, right? When you look at what's happening in the world out there, we understand that the core job skills are changing and that jobs are churning. The net growth in jobs has only been about 1%, and that 63% of the employers are saying that skill gap is their number one barrier for growth. Let's understand these figures a bit more. We are looking at the report from the World Economic Forum, Future of Jobs 2025 report. A study of over 1,000 employers representing 14 million workers across 55 economies. So this whole job change part is not only in India. We must understand that. By 2030, 170 million new jobs will be created worldwide, while 92 million will be displaced. A net gain of 78 million, but with enormous churn underneath. That means that there will be massive changes in the way that work is done. 39% of core job skills will change by 2030. 22% of all jobs will churn. They will not exist. They will exist in a different manner. They would have changed. So they would either be created, displaced, or transformed. And 63% of the employers already say that the skill gaps are so large that they are not able to grow. Your students in class 9 today will enter the workforce right in the peak of this transformation that we are talking about. Guiding them by memory as a career guidance counselor also is not an option, because there are just so many changes that are happening. So what we say is that we will use AI. We too will use AI. Okay, in the career guidance, we will teach our counselors so that they can guide our students with the latest news, with the latest trends. Yeah, these are graphs which came from the World Economic Forum, and they tell us which are the type of jobs which will not exist by about 2030. Now we must tell you that if you go to our website internationalcareerguidance.com, you will notice that we do quite a lot of career guidance counseling, And what we see on the ground is that parents love this idea about scientific career guidance counseling, because we have a process. Every student takes an assessment and gets a output report which has multiple parts, okay, 7 in fact, and we will go through all of them. And then the career guidance counselor takes every student through a worksheet so that the student understands the report. There's a summary which is provided by the career guidance counselor, which ensures that this 20+ page report is summarized for the parent and the student. And also we give the entrepreneurship potential report free, because these are the new fields which the government is also pushing for. So when you look at it, parents love this idea of a scientific career guidance process, and the numbers explain why. Because 91% of students have no structured career guidance. Even parents feel unsure of themselves. They don't feel that they can guide the student so well, because there are so many changes they see in the workplace. And one wrong career decision taken by the family can really cost them very high, the cost of higher education in India. So any time between 15 to 40 lakh rupees in education spends, which can include time, money and mental health. So principals also want to implement this. They also want a scientific process for their students. But there are some obstacles that get in their way, and I've tried to summarize it into 4 basic points. One is the scarce talent. Qualified, experienced career counselors are rare, and every CBSE school is now hunting for them at once. 2 is heavy cost. A school with 2,000 students in class 9 to 12 needs 4 counselors, 4 new salaries every year. 3 is inconsistent quality. Opinion-based counseling varies from person to person, and parents notice this. One counselor says something else, another counselor will say something else, and this is not acceptable, right? 4, there is no time. This 2-year clock that the CBSE has put together for teachers to get nominated, there is no time to build a program and then nominate your teachers, right, for those programs, etc. So if any of these 4 obstacles sound familiar, you will find the solutions that we are providing in the next slide as very pertinent. You can partner with us in multiple ways, 2 ways rather. The option 1 is we become your delivery partners. We provide the entire package, all the assessments, personalized reports, the free entrepreneurship potential report, the counseling session with experienced mentors, which includes workbooks, analysis reports, and counseling on courses, colleges, and any queries that parents and students may have. We also provide 365 days of support and handholding. Any parent or student who has taken any type of assessment or any program with us just has to go to our website, and they can just click on that WhatsApp button which is there on the website and reach us in real time. So this is a quick start toolkit, a plug and play model. You can get started immediately. Now we can also become your enablement partners. So we will provide the assessments, and which include the personalized reports and the free entrepreneurship potential report. But we will also do the train the trainer capability building program for the counseling sessions to be conducted in-house by your trainers. You can nominate teachers, and we will take them through how to use workbooks, analysis reports, and the counseling on courses, colleges, and any queries. This does involve also familiarization with AI, so that they can take out real-time information about these things like courses, colleges, and queries, because it is true that colleges, queries, and courses are changing. The education landscape is changing very fast. You're seeing the advent of so many new universities within India, especially those which are non-Indian universities. We are also seeing a lot of new types of careers and courses. Sustainability, entrepreneurship, AI, machine learning, green energy, these are all very, very new fields. And we will continue to provide the 365 days of support and handholding through the WhatsApp button which is on our website for any student who takes the test, and for the counselors too. If they have a query and want to reach our team immediately, they can reach us. Now you will ask us that what is it exactly that you are going to have in the CareerGraph report, and I will of course show you a CareerGraph report when we come for a demo or meetup. and I will also give you a link in the description where you can go and check out what the report looks like, a sample report. But just now I will tell you a bit about, summarize it so that it's easy for us to complete this presentation. So when you look at it, the CareerGraph report has the concept of a digital twin. Okay, when the student takes an assessment on our website, which is a scientific assessment platform which is built for Indian students, this is not an imported test, it with an Indian label on it. It is absolutely built for India. You actually have regional languages plugged in. So for students who sometimes get confused with English and want to see the same questions in any regional language, they have a button and they can choose the language and toggle between English and that regional language, or completely use the regional language. Finally, what will happen is the report will always come in English. So the counselor always gets a standardized report. So the 7 parameters that we build the digital twin in include aptitude and cognition, interest, motivation, behavior, people skills, leadership and temperament. There is a 2-step program, that is the stream selector plus the career success entrepreneur report for every student. And as I mentioned, regional languages, each child can toggle between English and their own language. Unique question sets, so no 2 children get the same paper. That means that even if you conduct the assessments within your school computer lab and kids are sitting next to each other, none of them can sort of take inputs from each other. The questions are different, they are similar but not the same. So this classroom integrity is built in. There is also benchmarks provided in the report, but these are as per age cohorts. So age cohort benchmarks, which is peer comparisons that evolves with the student's age and standard. 500 plus job roles against whom the AI and machine learning algorithm will match them, which is in alignment to the CBSE compendium that they have released for careers in 2026. Then you get a 20-page career strengths report plus an AI advisory pathway for each child. And the student workbook is also provided. So when the students come for the career guidance counseling session, they work with the workbook to understand this 20-page report very clearly and understand the context of careers in India and how it's evolving. And the students workbook also is supported by this summarized AI advisory report which the counselor can generate for every student and share with the parent also, because sometimes it's difficult for everyone to go through a 20-page report. When we have the live demo, we will go through all of this. So therefore, if we were to summarize what exactly are the choices that we are providing, the option 1 is the delivery partner. We run everything for you. ICGA conducts the assessment and the counseling sessions in your school. Students, parents and CBSE can see the results from day 1. We continue until your in-house capability is certified and ready, and then we can hand over to your counselors. Option B is the enablement partner. We train your teachers. You nominate teachers and they will complete the ICGA Career Guidance Course with AI, train the trainer. It's a 50-hour CBP capability building program, aligned, designed by the Circular's competency list with hands-on certification through real assessments and sessions. Your school owns the capability permanently. And in practice, most schools start with option A. It's just easier, right? You would want to actually see how it's done and then transition to option B within an academic year. They are compliant to start with and then they are self-sufficient forever. Now you might ask that what does this capability building program actually have? So it has 5 modules, and let me take you through these modules. The module 1 is why career guidance and why now, and here we talk about the world of work with the World Economic Forum, International Labour Organization, NASSCOM evidence for teachers to check out, and we show them the areas where they can go and get themselves to be more concurrent on the changes that is happening in the career world. Module 2 is the mandate and opportunity of the CBSE Circular. and also an introduction to the CBSE Compendium 2026 for Career Guidance, which is a rather fat book where you have 500 plus careers listed, and for each career what is the job role and what are the qualifications required is listed out. Of course, it's absolutely impossible for any one teacher, any one person to match each and every student to one or two careers in that book, and I can only tell you that most teachers find the CareerGraph assessment to be absolutely the best tool to do this matching. Module 3 is understanding the student, that is the student and parents concern, which changes by every class in 10, 11, 12 graduation. You know that concerns for students and parents will keep changing, therefore the counseling dialogue also changes. Module 4 is based on the scientific assessment in practice. So the concept of how to run the CareerGraph assessment, the concept of a digital twin, administer the test, read the report, like a professional, that part is taken care of. And module 5 is from the report to the roadmap. So how to create the AI assisted advisory reports, this guide the student through the student workbook, parent conversations, plus the certification assignment. So these are the 5 modules that any teacher that you are going to nominate for this course will go through. Now do understand that the certification is by doing, so every trainee administers real assessments, runs the AI advisory step, and counsels a real student. So this is reviewed, whatever assignments they submit is reviewed by the ICGA experts, and then only the certificates are issued within 2 days of them completing the assignments. So I hope this is very clear to you. Now let's understand that what your school gains. Whichever option you choose, here is what your school gains. Weeks, not years, because compliance ready career guidance you get without having to worry about hiring immediately. There are 0 new salaries. Your existing teachers can be upskilled and certified. Every child scientifically gets an assessment based guidance which is defensible to every parent, and one partner end-to-end training platform which has reports, workbooks and expert review. We become your partners and we are very happy to support you, right? Also you gain you can get the payment done for the career guidance at the admission time if you so wish, because that is one of the parameters which schools have to think of when they are trying to implement. The students really are very happy to start with the career guidance absolutely immediately, right? Now you might ask that why ICGA? So let me tell you a bit about myself. I have led teams in analytics, machine learning and AI in G Money, Citibank, Standard Chartered Bank and Tata Motors Finance. And in ICGA, I have guided more than 4,000 students with more than 49,000 tests being done. Okay, I have authorized multiple analytics I have authored multiple analytics books, and I have served as the national president for Wiki, Career Directions Council. Also, do understand that this career test that is built on an Indian audience, and this is built in-house. So it takes the best of all the psychometric and aptitude processes that exist, and it is customized for the way Indians answer questions, especially Indian students. The academy in itself is a proprietary platform which is built in India for India. This is a vibrant community of 29,000 plus members, because we conduct webinars, we post blog articles and we have ebooks. We also run our own YouTube channel. So if you need to be concurrent on any of the recent trends within career guidance, you will find a lot of material which is coming out from our end also. Now what I would love you to do is to reach us for a trial career guidance session. So we can run CareerGraph for a set of students in your institution, do a counseling session for them, and you can observe it. Then you choose your path, option 1 or option 2, option A or option B. And once we've decided which one works for you, we can go live and we can become your partners in any way that serves you best. Now a bit about us. We are based out of Bangalore, India, and we are available through partners all over India. So if we are having some sort of a conversation with our partners, do understand that they represent us completely. We guarantee unlimited online support. So you will find that the WhatsApp button, or if you reach out to us over WhatsApp, or if you want to reach us over email or through the contact form on our website, we are very much there. And just to give you a hint on the pricing, it can start as low as 500 per student. Our programs which are retail, you will notice, start from around 5,000. So because this is for a set of students within a school, they get it at a much better rate. With this, I will close the presentation and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.